Dear students, welcome back to the online classes. Again, we are here to survive, to fight against the pandemic. So, there is no need to be puzzled, be online, and proceed the syllabus because we have to do our work seriously, cautiously, attentively by following all the protocols and guidelines of COVID-19. Myself, R.M. Pandey, your SST teacher, and now today we are going to discuss history chapter first. The topic is sources of modern Indian history. That is already given on page number 7. There are a large number of sources. Good morning, class 7th. Again, we are going to proceed our syllabus through online classes. Myself, R.M. Pandey, your SST teacher, and today we are going to discuss the first chapter of history, tracing changes through 1,000 years. History. What is history? The first point is that what is history? So history is the collection of past events, the events which had been happened in the past. The historians divided the history into 3 periods: ancient, medieval, and modern. In class 7, we have to study about the medieval period. And medieval period is considered from 8th to 18th century. This is the period of thousands of years which was marked by specific changes in the society. Specific changes in the society. That changes had been seen in the society, economy, polity, religion, culture, and also underwent many changes during this period. Further, the medieval period is divided into early medieval period and later medieval period. Early medieval period is considered from 8th to 13th century, and late medieval period was considered from 13th to 18th century. During early medieval period, the Pals, Pratihars, Rajputs, Chols, and the Rajputs were the most powerful rulers, while during the late medieval period, the Turks, Afghans, and Mughals ruled over the country. There are, after that, the terminology. There are old terminology and new terminology. Terminology का terminology means whatever the terms used in the ancient period and used in the medieval period. So the Arab geographer Al-Idrisi prepared map in 1159 showing the different areas. Interestingly, we find South India where we would expect to find North India and Sri Lanka at the top. At the top, the map prepared by French cartographer in 1720 exhibits some well known places like Kannauj. This is just an illustration to understand that Indian subcontinent had changed considerably. Historians use the words in different contexts, like take the term Hindustan. Today we understand it as India, but the term was used by different people differently in different contexts. Minhaj-e-Siraj, a Persian chronicle, meant Hindustan by the areas of Punjab, Haryana, and the lands between the Ganga and Yamuna. So, the most modern historians have to be careful about the uses of terms as they may have different meanings in the past. For example, the term foreigner means Pardesi in Hindi and Ajanvi in Persian was used in medieval period to someone who was any stranger who appeared to stay in a given village. It means that foreigner was someone who was not a part of that society or culture. But nowadays, foreigner means any person who is not Indian. Thank you, Vita. We will discuss more mm, in the next class. See it, listen it, and if you have any doubt, then clear it, clear your doubts in the period only. Thank you.